All right, everybody. Testing this out. We got 2 streams going at once. Hoping they're both working. Should be going to our YouTube channel. Got Gary Quaintance is going to check it out on his phone real quick, see how this looks. This is one of the semifinals. We got Chuck Reynolds Jr., who just won in a double roll-off. In the quarterfinals, he's got Justin Knowles. This is the 2 versus 3 match. There is another match that you can watch. Is it working? Oh, yeah, looks good. Awesome. So, sounds like it's working. I'm using my phone, and the other one, Brielle Newberry, is using her tablet. So, you can see Marcus McLean and Joe Grondin over there. I can't see the chat, so that's the only bad thing. One of these days we'll fix it so I can see the chat, but and she said she can see it over there. So if you guys want to chat, you might go watch the other match. I'm pretty sure they're both going to our YouTube channel. Were they both showing up there? Gary? Okay. There should be 3 total things on there. An old video and then 2 live streams. Awesome, it's working. So they're still throwing practice shots here. Okay, that's awesome, man. Really? Yeah, so that tablet's really making a difference. Yeah. It looks a lot better.
If you could have probably got your screen to go this way instead of
I know.
go up, I don't know how. That's not an iPhone. I don't know.
I don't think it's going to work to do a full screen mode. Layout. You think that'll work right there?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it did anything.
No. All right, I don't know if that just changed anything, but yeah, we're looking like tablets are going to work better, but oh well, we're stuck with this for this time. Yeah, still got the video going. All right, so this is a 38-foot MSBS cauliflower pattern, medium volume, 2.2 to 1, played extremely hard today. To my knowledge, we've never had a tournament with 0+ bowlers. I think 2 days ago we had one. I think -11 was leading. Today -3 led Marcus McLean. So 2 tournaments within a week. Kind of crazy. All right, so Noel starts out with a strike, and Gary starts out with a 10-pin. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So our goal with these streams, I want to start streaming as many match plays as we possibly can at these events and start linking them to our website. That's going to take maybe a week or 2 to get all the links set up online from now on, but I'm going to start trying to do that. If you can, subscribe to this channel because we need at least 50 subscribers to go to stream directly from YouTube. We're actually using StreamYard, which so far they'll say it's working okay. Not sure if this is better than doing it from YouTube or not, but we'll fiddle around with it and figure it out. So there's a spare for Chuck. First frame is completed. Yeah, this one, oddly enough, I don't have the sheet in front of me, but I think the cut was -42. -42, and the leader was -3. So we've had much lower cuts before. It's just crazy that nobody was plus. Oh, here we go. Gary got me the sheet. So yeah, Gary Quaintance was actually the number at -42. A couple guys just missed it. -48 for Ty Zeroff and Caleb Sawyer. Antonio Vernon, who just lost, was -31. Joe Grondin, who was in the other match, -25. Amber Elliott, her first cut, she was leading, I think, for 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds. She finished -24. Really good bowler. She bowls for Huntington College or Huntington University, I think it is. Chuck Reynolds Jr. was the 3rd seed at -14. Justin Knowles -13, and Marcus led at -3. So he had a bye until this round. And again, he's in the other match over there if you want to tune into that match. So Chuck's got a couple of spares. He's 19 in the first with a spare up in the second. This is Justin's second frame. I think you can see the scores up there. I don't know how small it is, but I'll have to go back and watch this later and see what it looks like. Looks like we got 2 people watching. I know Gary's one of them. Probably Joe Hutchins for the other one. I don't know. He seems to find our stuff, but might be somebody else. I wish I could see the chat and talk with you guys. Oh, okay. Gary said he's off, so it's 2 different people. So thanks for watching, guys. Share it if you can on Facebook. You got to get people used to looking for these when we stream. Yeah, the goal is to stream every match if we can in all of our tournaments. I'd really like to be able to do that. Not sure how complicated that might be. This is decent so far, but like I said, I'd like to be able to see the chat. I'd rather have a webcam with a laptop. Then I'll be at my laptop being able to watch the stream. That would be ideal. Maybe have a microphone I can plug in. But we'll get there. Gotta start somehow. All right, so 20 in the first for Knowles, 19 in the first for Mr. Chuck. And another strike for Justin. Exciting commentary, I know. Thrilling. And you guys can still chat. You can chat with each other if you want in there. I can't see it. That's the only thing. There might be able to be a way to do it on my phone, but I can't. I can barely see my phone. My vision's not great anyway. So still got a tight match here. It's like Chuck's kind of searching for something right now. If you don't know the center, we are on 25 through 36. They have different lane surfaces and they're different bays. This bay is an old Anne Boleyn surface. Actually, they're in really, really good shape. A lot of the old Anne Boleyns that we go to, they are extremely warped and old and just they just flat out hook. This surface is pretty good. I think I'm pretty sure Anne Boleyn came out about 1979, 1980, somewhere in that era. So most centers that have this surface, they're pretty close to being that old, but these are in excellent shape. And then 1 through 24, I think they have 2 surfaces. I think they have Anne Boleyn on 1 through 12, and I think they have Pro Anne Boleyn on 13. And I don't know what's on the other side. They have 37 through 48. I think it's the same as this, though, but it might be Pro Anne Boleyn over there for all I know. I don't remember. It's super dark and far away, so I'm not going over to find out. All right, so Chuck opened. He's got 62 in the fourth. Knowles in the driver's seat, but even if he goes spare strike, he's only going to be about 80 in the fourth. So still anything can happen here. For all you people who think that purple's got resin in it, that ball looked like it burned up. I don't know if it hit a funny spot on the lane or what, but that ball just flat out looked like it burned up. Urethane doesn't do that. That ball looked like it burned up when it got down lane. A couple more shots, he's got himself a spare, but All right, so we got a really close match now, 66 to 62, both in the fourth frame, both with holes in the four. So super tight now. Knowles is in the lead still. By the way, guys, if you watch this live or if you watch the video, we might need more people to stream if you guys want to help out ever. If you bring a tablet or bring a phone or whatever, I might buy some more tripods and we can use your device to stream and you guys can commentate if you want. Again, the goal is to stream every match at every one of our events. That would be awesome. We can turn you guys into a streaming army. The SBS streaming army. How about that? If you don't know, we're still in transition from Midwest Scratch Bowling Series to just Scratch Bowling Series. And the idea behind that is once we get our website and our new website and our new tournament software, we're hoping to be able to run events all over the country. There's a lot of information coming on that very soon. Still working out the kinks on all of it, but the idea is we want to be able to run them remotely from wherever we are. We just need a point of contact at the center to pay money out and accept money, but we'll be able to do everything else from afar. We're hoping to work with the different scoring systems to be able to tap into them and pull scores directly from those, but that's going to be a challenge. So we'll see if we can work those details out. All right, spare for Chuck. Strike for Knowles, so it's still a 4-pin match. But Knowles does have a strike up, so he can increase that lead with a double. Down to one person watching. Jeez. You guys probably all went over to Brielle's to watch hers. She might be a little more exciting to listen to. Yeah, Chuck's still searching. He's still in the match though. I mean, if Knowles doesn't, if he only spares here, all Chuck has done is lost pin count. He's still within a mark. So this is the big one though. A strike here would add another mark. But any spare, and they're still within a mark of each other. And Justin moved closer to the gutter, and it just kind of did the same thing. It didn't look like it burned up, but it definitely didn't turn the corner like it does on the other lane. So with the spare here, it's going to be a 7-pin match with Knowles in the lead still through 6 frames. And there's the spare. So Justin has 86 in the 5th. Chuck has 79 in the 5th. And they both got spares up now. It's like the other match is already done. Somebody won. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong pair. No, I'm not. 247 to 180. With Marco sitting here, I'm guessing he won. So he's waiting for the finals. Big strike for Justin. Here you go, Joe.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, thanks for bowling. You sticking around this weekend, or?
I might be.
Okay. Yeah, doubles on a house shot Saturday, then a challenge pattern on Sunday. It's not super hard, but
It's okay.
yeah.
I'll see.
Okay.
It's probably, I'll see.
All right, sounds good, man.
Thank you for running this again.
No problem. Thanks for coming out.
No problem.
Yeah, Joe's actually from California. Went to Wichita. He's living there now. That was a really good shot by Chuck. So they both got strikes up in the seventh now. Yeah, Joe's been here for a couple weeks now, I think. Came up and bowled the Memorial Day tournament in Grand Rapids. Then went to Columbus and bowled all the festivities down there, or at least bowled the singles event. And he's still here. So sounds like he might be sticking around for the weekend. We don't know yet. Get a lot of people coming to our tournaments saying they want to move to Michigan or Ohio to because there's so many tournaments out here. It's kind of cool. That's a good one. Oh, it didn't finish. That looked really, really good off his hand. He thinks so too. Both lanes look different on each side. Looks like for Chuck, the left lane is tighter. And for Knowles, the right lane is tighter, which is kind of weird. Because that looked really good off his hand. And the spare. So it's still a 7-pin match. We're back in the same spot where a double would make it 17. So this is a big one for Knowles. Hey, Brielle, you just going to keep it going? Okay, you can do the finals if you want. So, all right. So if you're watching this one, ooh, I got 4 people over here now. They came from yours and watched mine. Oh, okay. They're going to be on 27 or 29 and 30 for the finals. So yeah, after this match, head over to her stream and she'll have the finals. Looks like I picked up some of hers. So yeah, Justin can't hit this right lane. Chuck's having struggle on the left lane. It's making for an interesting match. Will somebody double to win the match, or is it going to come down to, if they keep doing this, Knowles is going to win by a little bit? Yeah, he didn't like that one at all. 6, 7, 10 for Justin. And I wouldn't call this an open yet. He's been known to make these in big matches before. I've definitely seen that. Oof, he went for it for sure. All right, it's still a 1-mark match. So Knowles has a 151 in the ninth. It just swung to Chuck's lead basically, but if he strikes here, he'll have 159, so it'll be an 8-pin match. Then obviously, if he gets a 9, it's a 7-pin match. If he gets an 8, it's a 6-pin match. Because he's coming off a spare right now. And decent shot, leaves a 4-7. Yeah, this is a really good match to watch. So obviously, this pair is really tough. All right, so it's a 6-pin match. That is if he strikes on this shot. We got 151 in the ninth for Justin, 137 in the 8th, with a spare in the ninth for Chuck. Again, I can't tell if you guys can see the scores very good, so I'm just going to tell you what's going on anyway. It's pretty good. Man. So I don't know if you saw that. The last one came up light. Chuck lofted it an extra foot, maybe 2 feet. went through the face. I mean, that's how touchy that lane is for him. That should have been a really, really good adjustment, and it was over adjustment. I mean, what do you do? Oh, and he picks it up. What a shot. Huge shot. So the 6 count got it down to a 2-pin match, but he's still ahead by 2. So 9 or better here would be huge. Heck, even a strike here, or 8 would be big. But 9 or better would force the double. And there's a 9. So 172. You got the scores, Brielle? Okay. She's writing down my scores for me. So 172. Knowles has 151 in the 9th, so he needs the first 2 and 2 pins to win the match. Great shot for Justin. This is his bad lane, so that's a heck of a shot. Wouldn't expect anything less than split conversions and strikes on their hard lanes. That's what these guys do. It's pretty good. He didn't like it. He saw something I didn't. That looked pretty good. But that's going to be a win for Chuck. Great match. Came down to the last shot, so that was an incredible match. It's going to be Chuck Reynolds Jr. and Marcus McLean in the finals. So we got 172 to 168 in this match. It's about as good as it gets right there, guys. Thanks for watching. Head on over to Brielle's stream. Same channel, just different stream. She'll have the finals. Thanks for watching.